Well, it's evening. Good evening, everybody. It's Mary with Stamps-N-Lingers, and it is Tuesday night. So this is the third night in a row that we have gotten together. So tonight we are going to look at the pre-order goodies that came for me today. It was quite a large amount of fun, I can tell you. If you're a demonstrator and you went on stage like I did, then you get the opportunity to pre-order early. And then the rest of our demonstrator brethren will be able to pre-order starting soon. And so if you are one of those folks, you'll be able to start ordering shortly. And I know you are excited for that. So give me 1 second. Let me make sure that we are transmitting as advertised. Hang on. All right. Okay. Yes, it looks like I've got some folks here. Jean and Karen and Nancy and hey, Amy. Good that you could join. Hi, Sue. Glad to see you. And Patricia. Nice of you to join. So I'm just going to go through the things that I got, and I tried to separate everything out for you so that you could see it. The very first one that we'll talk about is the Nature's Poem, is the name of the suite. And it is going to be one of my favorites. Hey, Fran. Hi, Neoka and Shirley. How are you? Hey, Barbara. Appreciate you joining. If you guys like Lovely as a Tree, anybody out there like Lovely as a Tree or even love it, then I do believe you're going to be real happy with the Rooted in Nature stamp set. You can see it's a it's a 2-case set, so there are a lot of stamps in here. Lovely woodsy ones. I love the giant tree and the spruces, and it's just a very, very nice stamp set for images, and it's got some really nice sentiments as well. You know, be strong, be happy, be you, that you can, you'll see how that is. You can divide that up and fussy cut them and set them however you'd like to do. But one of the coolest things about it is once you have stamped your images, there's dies for said images. Like, for example, the tree die to cut out the tree. And there's another tree die. Hi, Holly. How are you? Hey, Stephanie. Yep, this is going to be a great one. You can see how well these are working out here. Nice, huh? And then, of course, just because, you know, why not, we've got a couple of stamps. Well, they're not stamps, they're dies, but these emboss. So you can cut and emboss a 3-leaf image, and you can emboss this large leaf image, and you can emboss the small leaf image. Very nice, huh? This is just a great set, you guys. I'm loving it big time. Very, very nice. So there is a framelit for almost every single shape in here, which is great. I mean, I love putting the trees in, but boy, do I love being able to cut them out. So this is going to be, I think, a heavy, heavy favorite. Let me put everything back. You can see, I've told you before, I often don't put the mini catalog dies on magnets, but this is an annual die, so it's going to be around for a while, hopefully a really long while, like more than one catalog worth of a while. But this is a big set, so it took a full 6x7 magnets, so just keep that in mind. And I wanted to show you again a tip I have. When you put these dies on their magnet sheets, on whatever magnet sheet you use or whatever method you use, I like to put the name of the die set. I like to put how many pieces are in it so that I can count, and if I'm missing one, I know I need to be looking for it. And then I've also added which catalog it's from, so I've put 2018 to 29 AC for annual catalog. Just a way to help kind of keep track of all of the dies. So that's the stamp and die set, and that is going to come bundled in wood or clear. and you'll be able to get that with a 10% savings. There's also a cardstock pack. This is Nature's Poem, and it has Petal Pink, Soft Suede, and Tranquil Tide in it. You can see the Petal Pink right there at the top. Last night I showed you the leaves trinkets, and we'll let you see those again. I know, Nia, aren't they great? Stephanie, have fun cooking dinner. I get it. Don't know why I didn't take these out of the bag. That would have made it a lot easier to open them. But you can see that there's 3-leaf and single-leaf images in both silver and copper in this trinket set. So this one, I think, will be a heavy favorite, especially when you add in the wonderful Nature's Twine. So this is kind of a medium weight twine, and it comes in mint macaron, blackberry bliss, crumb cake, and grapefruit grove, and you'll get all 4 of the colors in a pack when you order them. So that's fun. And finally, a good suite would not be a good suite without a lovely pack of DSP, and this one is no exception. Let me pull this out for you so you can see them. You're going to get a bunch of designs. There are 2 sides, so you can see this is the grapefruit grove and mint macaron and the petal pink. And then on the other side is a lovely kind of organic, looks like grass cloth really to me, and that's very pretty. And then the next design is the same leaves in blackberry bliss and petal pink, and maybe grapefruit grove again. And on the other side of that is a lovely blackberry bliss kind of striped paper. I know, Mary, isn't it gorgeous? This is a wonderful suite. This is going to be a real hot seller. So I hope you'll be making your list. Look at this gorgeous thing. How pretty is this? Now this paper right here, as with all of our DSPs, Stampin' Up! Very kindly puts all of the coordinating colors right on the pack for you. And this one works with Blackberry Bliss, Cajun Craze, Grapefruit Grove, Mint Macaron, Petal Pink, Rich Raspberry, Soft Suede, Tranquil Tide, and Whisper White. Wow, it's like the double whammy of awesomeness. So here's Tranquil Tide and White in with the spruce boughs. Oh, look at that beautiful paper. Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. With kind of a linen-y background and then the mint macaron leaves over the top. Beautiful. Here we have soft suede leaves, and on the other side would be the grapefruit grove, another linen pattern. Nice. Here's some more leaves, blackberry bliss and petal pink. And on the other side, oh, pretty. Kind of a wood grain in soft suede. That's very nice. Hey, Donna, glad you could make it. And the final one is with some Tranquil Tide and looks like crumb cake and some light Tranquil Tide. And then on the other side is a nice stripe pattern. So lots and lots of opportunities in this paper alone, and we have barely scratched the surface. Barely scratched the surface. So let me set this aside. Again, this is the Nature's Poem Suite, and I think you are going to like it quite a bit. All right. Next up, we have the Graceful Glass Suite, if I can locate it. Hang on just a minute. Where did I put it? Nope, that's not it. That's not it. And that's not it. Oh, it's gone, people. Well, I've lost it. It's completely lost. It's lost it. It's lost. Wait one. Wait one. I'll think about it in just a second. Okay, well, I won't. So we will go on to the next set. How about... Here we go. Whoa. I got more new stuff than I had space for. What a horrible thing, eh? This is the Delightfully Detailed set. And this one is kind of fun. Well, it's very fun, actually. So the bundle that you can purchase is a stamp set and this detailed trio punch. You'll recall I was telling you about this last night when we did our video. It's got 3 punches Oh, I almost had some light. Did you guys notice that the light went out on me there? It's got 3 punches in one, a corner punch with some leaves, a rounder, and then a punch that makes a hole. Let me show you what that does. I'll just show you right quick what this does. So, the hole punch, there's registers in there where you can set that in, she says. And then you punch, and that'll be perfect for putting a piece of twine through or some ribbon for the top of a tag. And then you've got the corner rounder, a little harder to do holding, and it rounds the corner. And then the third punch in the single punch is the leaves. And I've got myself in a bit of a mess here, people. There we go. There, see? If you've got your space good, it does punch quite fine. So you can see it makes those pretty little leaves. And the stamp set that comes with this bundle is called Detailed with Love. It's a combination of images and sentiments, and then it's got this solid sentiment where it's a negative. So the you would ink it up and you'd get the color around, and then the negative, whatever color you stamp on, is what your sentiment is going to show through. It's got some nice little borders to stamp as well. And this comes in clear or wood as a bundle. Now, let's look at the paper. Now this is, you'll maybe recall, is the corner rounder a different size than the individual ones that came out before? I actually think this is pretty close to being the same size. It looks like a very similar corner round to me. I don't have anything anymore. It could be a slightly larger radius, but I don't think so. It looks pretty standard to me. Mary. Hey, Kathy, how are you? All right. Yes, you are right, Karen. That previous paper would make beautiful masculine cards. So let's look at this. This is the delightfully detailed laser cut specialty paper, and we were talking about this. Now let me tell you what, folks. This is not for the ham-fisted. This is very, very delicate paper. It comes with tissue between it. And, I mean, it's very, very thin, very, very detailed, surprisingly enough. Amy says she thinks it's a little bigger than the last one, so I have nothing to say that that isn't true, so let's go with that. So you get these, you get 2 sheets of large paper, and you can see that this would be really good for a scrapbook page, or you could individually fussy cut these little images and glue them to a card front. And then as you scroll on through here, page on through, I suppose it would be. Trying to be careful so I don't make a huge mess, just jump out of the box. Yes, these lace pieces, these are very beautiful lacy pieces. All right, and then you can see this. And if you look on the other side, it's kind of a cream color, very vanilla cream color. So you get a lot of versatility out of this. Now I can tell you when I do my paper shares, there probably won't be any of this in there because frankly I see no way to cut it up. So this will be something you'll have to buy on your own. Isn't that pretty? I love this. Very pretty. And then it gets down into these smaller sections where you can cut them up and then they become card front size. How fun is that? And then you have some borders that you can cut out and adhere. Might be easier to see it on the very vanilla side. Pretty, huh? I know, right, Sharon? It's beautiful, just beautiful. And you get a couple of sheets of that same design. And by a couple, I mean 3 or 4. And that is that. So this one's going to be a lot of fun. I can see some really gorgeous vintage looking cards with this. I really like this. And here's the question, how will I ever get it back in its pack? The answer is I will not ever get it back in its pack. All right, what else is in this group? Well, a couple of things that are fun. We've got the dotted Swiss tulle ribbon that I showed you last night on one of my make and takes. And that is some pretty ribbon too. Let's find the end of it. Where are you, end? All right, here we go. See how pretty that is? With the dots, and that's got lots of texture on it, so that's kind of fun. I like that. And some really fun faceted dots. I really, really like these. They come in basic black, blackberry bliss, mint macaron, and grapefruit grove. And there's several different sizes in each of the colors. And they're adhesive back, so everything they're so easy to put on. I really, really like these. These are going to be a lot of fun, I think. And then look at this. So we've got a Memories and More pack. Let's look in this. I haven't even looked in this, so let's look and see what's in here. Let's see what's in here. Yes, the paper is very delicate, Karen. Very delicate. All right, let's open this up and see. It'll be like Pandora's box. Let's see what we got in here. Get some scissors. You guys wish I'd opened all this ahead of time so I knew what I was looking at? Or is this better? I don't know. I don't know. Except for this is just foiling me. It's foiling me, I tell you. All right, let's see what we got. So this is a Memories and More pack, which means it's perfectly sized to use in our Memories and More binders. But they're also really fun, I think, for card fronts and embellishing the kinds of things that we do a lot of. Cards. All right, we won't go through all of those, but that one's kind of fun. You Make Me Smile, that would be pretty on a, oh heck, it would be pretty just like that, right on a card front, just like that. Boom, done. And maybe put one of those flower images from the In Every Season that I showed you last night. Be your own kind of beautiful. So lots of fun little cards in this, and that was just one of them. And then we have the larger card front size in Memories and More unique card front sizes, which are kind of smaller than we usually use, but I'm going to show you something cool here in just a minute. Collect Moments, Not Things, and you can kind of see the fun stuff that's in here. Put your phone down. I love this one. Put your phone down, for goodness sake. What a day, what a day, what a day. These are fun, huh? I love it. Very nice. So you've got this whole card pack, which is fun. And then there are cards and envelopes that match, and a whole new set of Whisper White small Memories and More cards and envelopes, and large Memories and More cards and envelopes. How fun are those? Sized perfectly to go with the Memories and More card pack. How neat is that? Then we've also got the delightfully detailed note cards and envelopes, and you can see that these are Blackberry Bliss, Mint Macaron. What else is in here? Blackberry Bliss. So fun, pretty colored card fronts, card bases already ready to rock, and they're matching envelopes. So that's all in the delightfully detailed suite, and I think everybody's gonna love it. I do. I think everybody is going to love it. All right, let me tidy up a little bit here so that I have some shot of showing you the rest of what I've got. Hang on just a minute. Don't go away. Don't go away. I'm just regrouping a little bit. Okay, and now here's another fun one. This is the Tranquil Texture Suite. Love this. Love it. The stamp set that goes with it is called Sea of Textures, and it is textural, and it's got this wonderful octopod. How cool is he? And some coral and some grass and some, you know, oceany texture stuff. And thanks for reaching out. That's so funny. Thanks for reaching out. How about that? And have a wonderful adventure, and you're one of a kind. And it has its own matching framelit set. Now, any Trekkies out there? I saw this out on the demonstrator website today, the Facebook page. Look at this. Are you ready? If you're a Trekkie, look at this little shape. Are you ready? Right here. Let me point at it with the pointy thing. See it? What's that look like, people? If you're a Trekkie, you know. If you turned that over, it's right here. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the logo for the United Federation of Planets. Let me geek out for just a second. So you should expect to see a card from me in the near future, probably in Command Yellow, possibly Science Blue, never in Security Red, because those guys are going to die. Just throwing it out there. All right, so here are the fun dies that you get. The sand dollar is pretty cool because not only do you get a sand dollar, you get another little starfish when you punch that out. You get a whole school of fish here, so confetti, fish confetti would be fun. And then this wonderful die, this makes a beautiful textural piece to just put as a collage. I think there's some real fun cards. Fun cards with this set. Really gonna be cool. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about beads, but if you like beads, there are some beads in this suite. No Star Trek stuff with that awesome dice. I'm making them. I'm doing it. You can't stop me. Coral, yes, coral die right here. So here's the coral stamp, and here's the coral die that goes with it. And of course the octopus goes. And the sand dollars stand alone, and this little grass set is standalone. So I think this one will be fun. But there's going to be a Star Trek card, I promise. There is. And it's going to say, live long and prosper. Now, careful, people. These are beads. Literally beads. So if you didn't want to make a shaker card with them, you could string a necklace or a bracelet. And they're actually in quite beautiful colors, and that would be a pretty darn beautiful necklace or bracelet, actually, if I did that. So those are kind of fun, but good Lord, they would be, whoo, they'd go everywhere. See what I just did there? I just lost one right there like that. Yeah, see? There it is, piece of fishnet. That's it, Patricia. It's fishnet. It's fishnet. And yes, Fran, it would be really good with the mermaid. Don't forget, we've still got a mermaid in the annual catalog, even though Magical Day is going away from the Occasions catalog. All right, now there is a cardstock pack with Crumb Cake, Mint Macaron, and Knight of Navy in it. So that will be a handy way to get your coordinating pieces together. And then there is the Tranquil Textures DSP. Now, this one is very beautiful. Very beautiful, people. Very beautiful indeed. And this works with Balmy Blue, Crumb Cake, Fresh Fig, Mint Macaron, Knight of Navy, Soft Seafoam, Tranquil Tide, and Whisper White. So let's see what we got. Love this kind of a wavy pattern on this side with the Balmy Blue and the Mint Macaron. And then on the other side is just a very soft sponged effect. That's going to make a very nice card front. In fact, you might see this card front on Thursday. I don't know. Yep, this is beautiful. And Marianne, you are correct. Those beads for shaker cards will be awesome. And then we've got some bubbles. Oh, this is even prettier. Look at that. That looks like blue Venetian plaster. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, man. Oh, I love this. I'm seeing this really for the first time. We sort of saw it on the display boards at Onstage, but you can't really get a good feel for it until you can see it like this. And here's some mint macaron, I believe, kind of plastery look. And then we've got a Crumb Cake bubbles. Hey, Jean. I didn't see you come on. Thanks for joining. And some oceany green in Tranquil Tide. And on the other side, oh, it was the bubbles. And then we've got some more sponging and some crumb cake. Very pretty. And finally, some pretty blue with the fresh fig. Oh, that's nice. Some pretty bold cards able to be there. And then this looks exactly like Venetian plaster. Good Lord. In Blackberry Bliss. How pretty is that? Here's another set with some pretty masculine cards ready to go, I believe. All right, you guys, I have to find my glass stuff. Why can't I find it? Wait a minute. Murmur amongst yourselves. I had it all set out. I'm sure I put it somewhere very handy so I could just grab it. I have it all right here and it's just gone. Gone, baby, gone. It's like gone. It's just gone. That is the darndest thing. Huh. I'm not even kidding you guys. It's like gone. Okay, well, I'll show you some of the individual things then. I may have to look at the glass tomorrow night. I'm so sorry. I truly don't know where it went. Huh. Weird. Okay, now, Mary Fish, who I know you all know. I know you've seen her website. She's one of the top demos in the country. When she made her $1 million set, this is what she made. The varied vases and the matching vase builder punch. And this you will see on Thursday, I promise you. Finn maybe did steal it, Amy. I don't know. He's been wanting to start making cards, so it's possible that he took them somewhere. I'm telling you people, this is the darndest thing. It's really a good thing my head is screwed on, because otherwise I'd probably lose it too. Huh. How bizarre. Okay, so Varied Vases is a wonderful photopolymer set with lots of stamped images in it. You can make all different kinds of vases, and you've got borders. You've got some lovely font sentiments, thanks, hello, birthday wishes, hoping your day blooms with happiness, and you are simply the best. I've already seen some really gorgeous photos of cards out there. We saw some wonderful ones on the display board. So this is a great set, and you can punch out the various pieces and parts to add some dimension with this wonderful multi-punch vase builder punch. Cool, yes? All right, another one. This one caught my eye as soon as I was flipping through the catalog. It's called the Lily Pad Lake Bundle. I love the sentiments in here. Thinking of you with loving thoughts and prayers. So you've got a sympathy card. To see far as one thing, going there is another. You've got a congratulations card. I love be calm and leave it to God. It's kind of a perfect set, especially when you add it with these gorgeous images. What is the name of that pack? Jean, tell me again which pack you meant. Was it the vases one, or I'm guessing maybe... or was it the detailed, yeah. Tell me which pack you meant. All right, so we have framelets, the Lakeside framelets that go with, and it cuts out the heron and the lily pad and sailboats and a sun or moon, depending on your background. We've got a little bit of grass, and we've got a couple of sentiment banners that are going to be fun. And then this, I saw a great card that cut this from mint macaron. Had a piece of mint macaron at card front size, cut it 3 times. It lines up perfectly from one cut to the next because of the way it's put together. And then that cut out piece that now looks like a laser cut piece was put over some Dazzling Diamonds glimmer paper. Perfect. Absolutely spectacular. So this is a really cool set. I love this. I love that it's got so many different kinds of sentiments in it. With some just real pretty and serene images. So this one is nice. Let's put this aside. All right, here comes a fun one, and we'll look at this one. Oh, the last DSP was the Tranquil Textures Designer Series paper, and it goes with the Tranquil Textures Suite, which is the one with the octopus. Hope that got it. Okay, now this one's kind of fun. And this one's going to take some getting used to, and I almost didn't buy it because I wasn't really sure how much I would use it, and to be quite honest, I'm still not sure how much I'll use it. But I have seen some samples where they've made some wonderful eclipse cards with it, and the die pack that goes with it is called the Layering Alphabet Edgelets, and this is fun. What you do is you take this piece, it's a base plate, if you will, and then you can cut letters. Each of these dies fits inside, and you can see which way to put it. This has a rounded tab at the top and a square tab at the bottom. And so you would lay it on your cardstock like this with the letter in the base, and you would you'd have a smaller piece. You would line up the edges of your cardstock with either these registers or the larger registers, and then you would run it through the Big Shot. And what that does is it creates a piece of cardstock that comes out into a point, and then there's a cutout letter at the end. And so what the examples we've seen are multiple pieces. And my husband called right in the middle, so let me get back. Oh, okay. It is an expensive set, but I think if you think about it being around for a year, anyway, let me tell you how they did it. They did each letter in a different color and then laid them out so that you could read it, and it was in a rainbow of colors. But I think even more useful, certainly for me, is to just cut. Hang on just a minute, guys. I need to let my husband know that I'm on a call. Well, maybe he won't call back again. Okay. Is to cut these out and then fussy cut, just snip off the letters. And what that'll get you is like the large letters framelits where you can cut out letters and have the die cuts of the letters. But those are quite big. And these are much more manageable, much more card front size. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to do with this, at least for the time being. So watch it, give me a minute to practice with these, but I think it'll be fun. I'm kind of looking forward to playing with them. So we'll see what we can do with those. All right. And of course it has the matching set with it for your stamp set. And this is photopolymer. Does the set make those little books that spells out something? It could be, that could be what you're thinking of, Nyoka. If you look on the pictures that I've posted, I think you'll be able to see the pictures of the projects that we saw this weekend, and you can see what they did with it. It's a fun set. All right, so the last one that I can find, oh wait, it's right here. Oh, for the love of Pete, you guys. It's a good thing that wasn't a rattlesnake, because it would have bitten me. I found it. Okay, but we'll do this because I've teased you twice with this. This is called the Enjoy Life set. This is photopolymer and has quite a few little great sentiments that I love. And I love this image right here and the grass. I like silhouette images a lot. And I think this will be fun to do some sponging in the background and do just a simple silhouette over the top with one of the beautiful sentiments. I really like this one a lot. Wake up, kick butt, repeat. That's a great one. That might go on the Star Trek card. Seems about right on Command Yellow, so it'll be for Captain Kirk. All right, here's some other ones that it is in here. How beautiful a day can be when kindness touches it. Who couldn't love that? I don't think I could and then you have love you or miss you. So you can put, I don't think I could miss you more than I already do, or I don't think I could love you more than I already do. So that's kind of cool. And then this one is great. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Lots of inspirational little sentiments on this. And, of course, a thank you kindly. So this one's going to be fun. Many possibilities here, I do believe. Okay, so the previously aforementioned lost, that will require engineer thinking. Yeah, that's probably right. Hey, Paula. All right, and so this is the final bundle that I was able to purchase in my pre-order. And this is called the Graceful Glass Suite. Remember yesterday I showed you the vellum, and this is the whole pack. We have quite a few 6x6 packs this year, people, and I like that. They're very handy. I like 6x6 a lot. So here are the all of the designs that are in the vellum set. So you've got kind of a Frank Lloyd Wright looking stained glass, some pretty circles, butterflies. I like that. It looks like a church stained glass. That'll be pretty. And these are great, you guys, for coloring with your Stampin' Blends. Remember, color the back, color in the lines, and then when you turn it over, you get a nice muted kind of stained glass look. All right, another architectural stained glass design. Some pretty waves. How pretty would that be as part of a card front with the tranquil texture set with the octopus and the ocean. Another set that you could divide this in half and use on 2 different card fronts. Some birds sitting on a wire. Birds sitting on a wire. A little more architectural. Very craftsman looking. I like this. I like these. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at that one. Oh, oh. I'm itching to color, itching to color. And like I told you, we have more colors coming in the Stampin' Blends, people. More colors. Can't ever get too many colors of Stampin' Blends. Oh man, that's beautiful. Some more architectural. And the final design. So very, very pretty pieces of vellum. I think you'll get a lot of use out of those. Bookmarks. Could you use Brusho on the back of those? I don't know. Maybe I'll try it and see and check back with you. Let you know what I discover. So the Stamp and Thinlits bundle that goes with this is called Painted Glass, and then the Stained Glass Thinlits. They're Thinlits because they are their own standalone kinds of dies. The bird does cut the little bird out, and the flowers cut the flowers. It really does go. I just have to get it turned around. And the butterfly. But the rest of these are just architectural pieces to add frames and a lovely, this will be fun. Not sure what that's going to do, but it's going to be a pretty lattice that would go nice with any of these vellums. So I love the kind of Gothic sentiments with this. That's very pretty. This looks very Bible journal-y to me. So I think that'll be cool. Some fun cards going there. Not to mention the opportunities for just coloring. It'll be fun to color this one. All right, and then there's some embellishments that go with. And this is the black cord that I was telling you about yesterday. I'm not sure if I'm going to love it or not, but I'm going to give it a chance. We got a year to get to know each other, so that'll be good. Cut that open. All right. So there you go. That's the new, this is kind of a double cord. And it's kind of got a glossy finish to it. So it will take a little bit of getting used to, I think, and learning how to use it and make it tie good bows. Could you use the circle ones on the circle? From the dies. Let's see. I don't know. Let me check. But I have tape stuck to me. I have tape stuck to me. Ah! Hi, Aaliyah. How are you? Well, you probably could. I don't know. Let me see. You know what? This is making me think here. Hang on a second. I'm not real sure, Nyoka. It would take some playing with it. It looks like it might ought to, but then again, it really doesn't. So I don't think so. I think this is a set that has some framelits and some thinlits. And these architectural pieces aren't necessarily meant to cut out the stamped images, I don't think. But once you get yours, you can play with it and see what you think. You may find a way to use it, and if you do, I hope you'll let us know. And then we have some faceted, yes, you could, Sharon, definitely use the colored vellum for your journaling, absolutely. And then you have these very pretty faceted buttons. These are kind of large, so it's going to take a little bit of, you'll want to think through what you use these on. These will be a little bit hard on a card front, I think. But the colors are gorgeous. They'd be beautiful in a scrapbook page. And to be quite honest, I'm probably going to use them on a card front and just deal with the fact that they're thick because they're so pretty. They're just so pretty. It makes me want to just run my fingers through them like that. All right. So, folks, that is what I got today in my pretty little box. I did actually get all of the new card packs. I've got the 2018 to 2020 in color card pack. I've got brights. I've got subtles. Look at that soft sea foam. I've got the regals, and I've got the neutrals with my Mary Merlot pack tucked in there somewhere. So lots of fun stuff coming your way very soon. Now, tomorrow, when next we meet again at 8 o'clock, does SU still sell wooden buttons? Yes, I believe they do. I do believe they do. And Karen, you're right. Those would look great with sea glass. Absolutely. Tomorrow when we meet, we're going to talk about the next, what will come in the early release of the Share What You Love suite. And that's going to be something that customers can order starting the 1st of May. And I think you're going to really like it. There's several bundles. Very shortly on my blog, I will post a PDF so that you can see what will be available and be able to be planning your order to start on the 1st of May. All right, does anybody have any questions? Now, Nyoka, let me look right quick and check the button status, but I'm going to keep my catalog way out of the way tonight so that I don't make an error like I did last night. Don't want to make an error. Yes, ma'am, True Gentleman buttons are going to be available in the new catalog. So, yay! All right. I hope you guys will come back and join me again tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, and that will be our last video of the week, 4 times in a row. Thanks so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.